Hi, I'm Peter Kalmstrom of kalmstrom.com Business Solutions. In this demonstration, I'll go through the package exceptions example file, and as you see, it has a bunch of dates here and the number of exceptions for each day. And this is of course not very understandable. Just see a lot of dates here and a lot of numbers, so very hard to make any kind of sense of this. So what I would like to do is first, I'm going to format this as a table. Always a good thing to do. And then I'm going to add another column in between here. Just going to insert a new column there, and I'm going to call that week. And I'm going to calculate the week number based on this. Week numbers are very popular in Northern Europe, so you might find that useful for grouping dates. So there's actually a built-in function for that. It's called weeknum, and you simply add the serial number, which is a date, and you can add some parameters if you have non-default week numbers. The reason why we got this format now is that it's still formatted as a date, so we're just going to select all of this and put it as a general number format, and then we'll get the proper week numbers. So yes, this is number 10, 11, 12, and so on. So now we have a new column which calculates the week number based on the date. Now I'm going to create a pivot table from this, and it's very easy to do. Summarize with a pivot table under the Table Tools tab here in the ribbon. You can also of course insert a pivot table that does exactly the same thing. And since I'm already in a table now, it's going to select that table as the range to create my pivot table from, and I'll just create that in a new worksheet. And now I can create a view based on that. The number of exceptions is the data, so I'm going to put that in the values, and here we have the total number of exceptions. I do need to add the 1000 separator, making it more readable. So we have a total of 2800 exceptions. Now to make more sense of this, we're going to analyze it by week, and I simply drag and drop the week down into the rows section here, and there you have the data. Now to make this more visible, you can go and insert a chart, and that's going to become a pivot chart there. So I'm just going to create a pivot chart based on that. There we see the data based on the week, and we see that week 12 was very heavy, lots of exceptions that week. And we can expand this, and it's going to select which field you actually want to expand into, and of course it's the dates. So weeks consists of dates, so I can go ahead and do that. Now you get the little pluses here, and I can expand into the weeks, so I can analyze which dates of that week was actually giving me most trouble. And it was, well, most particular day, the Tuesday there might have been really busy or something. Anyhow, that concludes this demonstration. We've seen how to format as table, we added a new column, used the weeknum function, and then we created a pivot table by going into the Table Tools and summarizing with a pivot table, and then we added the values, the number of exceptions, and finally we grouped it by week and date. Thank you for watching this demonstration.